Hey everybody, Kelly with Kelly Cameron Coaching. Just checking in to see how you're doing. Today we're going to talk about how is having a conversation like driving. I'm going to tell you a little story. But first, if you've never seen me before, welcome. And if you have seen me before, welcome back. So appreciate you guys watching, whether live or on the replay. And if you're not able to watch the whole thing and you've got to hop off, I do have a link to book a call with me if any of this resonates with you. And I also love it when you guys like, share, and comment my content. I so appreciate it. So let's dive in a little bit. When I was learning to drive, so 15 and however many months that was, I remember very distinctly going driving with my dad. And he gave me this piece of advice that I will never forget. And I've actually passed it on to my teenager. So he said, when you're driving, make sure that you make the passenger comfortable. So instead of like starting and stopping like really jerky or really hard, you want your passenger to have like an easy ride, a comfortable ride. And so I was thinking about that because communication is such a huge topic that I talk with my clients and coach them on how to have great conversations with each other. So how is having a conversation like driving? Well, you want your other party that you're speaking to be comfortable. Now, I'm not talking necessarily about having those uncomfortable conversations, but the structure that I'm talking about is a lot of times when we are talking or we're having some sort of conversation, we are all about just dumping what's in our head. You know, maybe there's something on our mind. We want to tell that other person or people what's on our mind. And we're not necessarily thinking about how it's landing or how we're delivering it. Are we delivering it with love or with care and consideration on how the other person might take what we're saying? So if we're stressed out and there's something that is on our mind, are we just kind of, I don't know, verbal vomiting on them just to get it off of our chest and out of our mind? Without thinking about, wow, how did I say that? You know, was I kind and loving in my approach, or was I harsh because I'm upset about it? Am I using judgment? Am I just not even caring or thinking about the other person? And especially if it's someone that you love, someone that you're in a relationship with, am I just really lobbing a football and hoping that it lands? So the other person, if we're not trying at all to make them comfortable, if they're sensing or feeling or receiving some sort of harshness or judgment or just really some negative feelings, I guarantee you they're not hearing what you have to say. They've already shut you out. They've already shut you down. And they might be there physically, but they're not listening. They're not taking in what you say. So your initial thought about, I just want to get this off my chest, I want to get this out of my head, it's not even landing for them. They're not listening because you have somehow not made them comfortable. They're not open and receptive to what you have to say. So that's kind of my little tie-in of how having a conversation is like driving. You want your passenger to feel comfortable and welcome and open. So when you're having those conversations, especially if it's a topic that you're stressed about or upset about or is a little bit difficult, or you guys are stuck on it, make sure you are considering the other party and your delivery. Start off positively, not accusing, not leading off with something that's going to make them defensive. So those are my thoughts for today. Again, if this resonates with you, would love the likes, comments, and shares. And this is something that you're dealing with personally, communication is so important in our relationships. It's critical. And if you're not sure how to have those conversations, book a call with me. We will talk that out. And it's so important to keep those great conversations going. So, and a shout out to my dad. Thank you for teaching me how to make my passengers comfortable in my car and in life. So take care. You guys be good to each other. Be good to yourselves. Until next time, take care. Bye.